Let me tell y'all something. These men is on the prowl. It's too early. It ain't even springtime yet. Now he let me walk through the door, stopped, looked at me, saw me get my basket, then he stopped again, looked at me. Then he comes walking next to side to me like we know each other. Talking about how he used to work for American Airlines. He did networking and everything else like this. I said, oh, okay, you know, just because of the Delta shirt. Yeah, I worked for Delta. I was a flight attendant. Then he goes into, oh, okay. He starts telling me all about his career and all this. And, okay, all right. There's a buggy coming with an elderly lady, so I stopped to let her pass, thinking he gonna go on by his business. He stops with me after the woman passes. And he goes, yes, what do you do now? I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm a cosmetologist. He's like, oh, okay, so you do massages? Absolutely not, sir. I don't. You tried it. And he goes, oh, okay, yeah, you know, I was just gonna ask. I was like, no, I don't. Strictly hair. I do strictly hair. And then right after that, I was very uncomfortable. I was like, all right, so I'm going to go this way. He's like, oh, I'm going that way too. I was like, yeah, but I'm going another way. Get your ass back. You know it's bad when you go in the baby section. Because you're like, sir, I'm married with a little newborn baby. Leave me alone. Did y'all get that? She asked me, she gave me a whole story. I thought I had hit record, but it didn't. She gave me a whole story about moving and showing me her application fee, and she trying to come up with the $45 for the application fee, but the application looked old as hell. But like I told her, ma'am, it's okay. You don't even have to do all of that and show it to me. If I have it, I'll bless you. I'll give it to you. So I gave her $5 for her to put towards whatever it is. I don't know if she's trying to hustle. I don't know if she really needed it. I don't know what her situation is, but just said a prayer for her and said, okay, here you go. So I'm looking at these coconut sands because that's where she approached me. I was right here. And I thought I had it on record to get the conversation, but it didn't. So, but that's okay. So today is going to be another hair vlog day. We have some shop towels to wash. All right, well, I'll be waiting. Look how they got my washroom. I'll be waiting to wash my towels, y'all, because my daughter has clothes in here. They need a trash bag in here for the, you know what? Not today, Jesus, just not today. So my baby made Thai, and she made garlic parmesan chicken wings. That's her first time frying chicken, so proud of her. Alright, so even with her application time, as you guys can see, it turned it brown. It didn't get the blonde completely out. So sometimes it just depends, because like I said, we bleached. She went pretty light. We bleached and everything. So this would have to take a second application in order for us to get it all the way back to her natural color. That's why it's always good to know what your client had on underneath and what color you're trying to get to try to get there. People think just because you do a direct dye and you put a black or something like that, it's gonna tone everything out. That's not necessarily true unless you're using a stainer. So in about 2 weeks, we could go over it to try to get everything as even as possible. But as for now, the blonde is primarily out, and she's kind of like some type of brownish color, okay? I would almost say like a honey chocolate or something. I don't know, because it's not a particular color. And this is with a 35-minute application time. So sometimes people think sitting longer or putting on the dryer and stuff like that does. No, you're over processing the hair. Go by your times. Those times are given to you for a reason. I don't care if it's stubborn or not, because you don't want their hair to be over processed. Rinse them or shampoo them, whatever it is that you're supposed to do. Once you go through that process, then if they need to come in for a second application, they need to come in. But this is why you do color or chemical consultations and things like this with your clients before you start, so that they are already aware. That way, if you get in there and the color in their hair ain't making it happy, ain't making it do what it do, then they already understand that they have to come back and this is what it's going to be. I always tell people always want to go red, people always want to go blonde. Those are the two hardest colors to take out. A lot of people think because it's blonde and you dye it darker, it just automatically comes out. That's not true, because if you're going from blonde to a red, you may come out with orange hair, or you know, stuff like this. So you really have to know your color wheel. You really have to know what you're doing. And you just really have to know, because their hair can turn out green, their hair can turn, it's a lot of shit that can go to the left. So yeah, reds, blondes, those are typically pretty stubborn colors. It's easy to get red, it's hard to get to blonde, but it's hard to come from blonde to another color, and it's hard to come from red to another color. Keep that in mind. Now the difference is, this is a direct, this one is a direct dye. Had I used something where I'd have mixed like a 10 or 20 developer, that bleach would have kind of loosened up that blonde a little bit, and then we'd have been able to go in and kind of, you know, it may have, but you still really just never know. And instead of double bleaching her just to get her dark, I'd rather do the direct dye. So that's why I had this one in here, and that's why I went with it. A lot of people start shaping their pixies as they grow them out. She had a pixie cut, and I'm not shaping it, and it's forming beautifully. So y'all do not have to keep the cut up if you want to grow your hair out. You can just literally grow your hair out and have it stored, styled over. It'll look like you have layers. And if she wanted to like curl it and do all that, but she pretty much likes it straight. So look like you got a whole perm. Like a relaxer, you know. You're supposed to have a plumber come put all this together, but I'm gonna just sit the bowl on the top where it goes. So I'm not doing the faucet valve. They come and do that. I'm just putting my bowl on. I'm assuming all this stuff is the, yeah, see, that's all the shit that I don't do. Every plumber that I hired, they work no shows. I don't know what the fuck it is. Oh, this is like the neck rest part. Y'all, this thing, so, because it's a tilted thing, this thing is so luxurious. Let me just screw the head on. I sound like a nigga. Let me just put the tip in. Y'all, I be acting like I don't have a flashlight in my house. Tony, can you come hold this little flashlight for me real quick? Thank you. Because I kind of need both hands. I'm gonna hold it. I'll hold it in like this little angle for me. Yep. Thank you. I gotta do 4 of them. You look like Tony. I can't see them. Look, like that. Yep. I know his eyes though. Okay. The colors and shampoos and everything. Oh, okay. Here you go. Thank you.
You say
Baby, that part is secure. It still feel wet. So my daughter took the shop towels out the dryer, but they're still wet. I think I hear Robin and them at the school, but I'm not sure. I don't know. I heard a whistle. I just need to be faced. Can you see? Can you tell me if my feet are in the frame? Woo! I can't balance myself and put the shoe on, babe. I need you real quick. Okay. Oh Lord! Now everybody and their mama want to come down the street. Happy Wednesday, y'all. So I haven't picked up the camera all day. I am, me personally, gonna go to the gym. Today has been a day of me just kind of like taking some Christmas stuff down, relaxing and all that good stuff. I didn't work out this morning, but I am, like I said, gonna go to the gym tonight before it closes and just sit in the sauna, kind of clear my mind, come back, maybe do a bubble bath, throw some of my tulips that have fallen off into my bath and just kind of like relax. Tonight is very quick. I never do oven baked chicken that's like fried, but why I picked up the camera. This is why I picked up the camera. Of course, I poked it to make sure it wasn't bleeding. I'm gonna take that cheese from the hot dogs. This is how you get your leftovers, y'all. And I did some egg noodles tonight. And usually you do that with not cheese. You use the white, like the Alfredo sauce. And I'm gonna do it with some cheese, and I'm gonna throw some sweet peas in it. Tomorrow I plan to make it a filming day. Today was supposed to also be a filming day, but tomorrow for sure is gonna be a film day. And then I will edit everything. To everybody that's new, y'all gonna make me cry. All right, y'all. If I can bring the camera in the gym tonight, I will. But y'all know, ever since they had blasted that woman like on social media naked and the stuff, you're not supposed to bring devices and things like that into the gym or the dressing room. I know my gym is pretty strict on that, but I will try to get some footage for y'all, okay? Where did all these people come from out on the floor and all of this? Then I come in here and y'all notice the locker I used, and the girl that was here, she would look at me all crazy because she was like standing right there. She moved all her shit to the next little section, and then she went through the door like, okay. So wow, it's clear because there was a bunch of people in here earlier. So now it's just me. My towel's over there. I'm in here actually exercising, doing chair dips, squats. And then I break. I stay in here 1 whole hour. At my 30 minutes, I take a 5-minute break. And then I come and do my next 30 minutes. And after that, then I rest for 15 minutes total. If you do 30 minutes in here, I think it's like 300 and something calories burned. If you do an hour, it's almost 600. So, y'all, low intensity, just let your heart rate go back because this is a low cardio type workout. Okay, let me go put the camera up before somebody see it. Done. Good morning, y'all. Happy Thursday. So I listened to my kids telling me that, yeah, mommy, take some of your shoes out, display them and stuff, blah, 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 blah. Y'all know I like to keep my stuff in the storage because I just feel like, even though it's best to keep them on the top shelves, they still collect dust and things like this. Now, when you see stuff, it is easier for you to pull out and wear. But when you store them in like those little clear bins, I feel like if I'm gonna buy clear bins to replace boxes, I might as well just keep my boxes. And inside of my box, I have my receipts, I have all the details, I have my dusters, and then I have my shoes, right? So it is organized. Plus I put, get out of my bed, Augie. I'm still getting ready this morning, y'all. Plus, I personally label all of my shoes, right? So I was like, well, let me just try it. My closet looking a mess right now. I was like, let me just try it. I'm gonna start pulling my shoes out, pulling my purses out, and seeing, right? No, I feel like I would need shelves going across the top, like maybe 2 shelves there, at least 1, 2 shelves here, in order to fit all of my shoes. Up here, maybe just 2, like the one that's there and then 1 going above it. And then, y'all, I really still don't know if I would like that, because it would have to be like shelves like this that I can put on the wall, right? And I don't know. I think that I'm just going to put my things back in their boxes respectively, keep them labeled and organized how I have them, and look for something with a bigger closet, because I really could have made this this office a walk-in closet, right? But this is the issue I be having with that. Why am I going to take a whole room to make it into a closet, and then my bedroom is over there? When I think of a closet, it's got to be in the same area. If I'm getting dressed and all that, I don't want to shower in my bedroom, do everything in my bedroom, and then I gotta leave my bedroom to come in here. And the reason I couldn't open up that closet to lead into this closet is because on the other side of this is a full restroom, shower, toilet, the whole thing. So that really just doesn't work. Plus, where would I have put my salon stuff? Because I actually do hair in here. So, and it's hardwood flooring in here. So either I need a bigger house that has like 2 office areas, and see, and all the rest of the bedrooms are upstairs. So yeah, that's okay. Let me go put my shit back in the box. No, listening to my damn children. So I'm a woman, a Virgo woman at that, and I am entitled to change my motherfucking mind. Come on. All right, y'all. So it's different. I like it. Like I said, I can change my mind. And on top of that, this took me basically from the time I started this morning till now to go through all the shoes. And of course I have shoes that I'm going to donate, that I'm giving away. But let me just kind of show y'all where I'm at now. I do want to measure my backgrounds inside of my cubby holes, because I would like to put mirrors there, right? And then I'm going to order some little lights from Amazon just to illuminate in there. So that should be cute too. I got my purses here, and I keep all my girdles and stuff there. Y'all, my closet is still my closet. It's functional. All my bedding and stuff is in there. I guess I could get like a little tub box thing to where you don't see the inside, but I mean, it is what it is. My step ladder, because I've been needing that. So I got my purses. Here's my furs, like my fur boas, my fur hats, those things. Up there are my actual fur purses, and I'm going to leave the fur inside the duster shawl because I just don't want them getting messed up. Then of course I typically pair my shoes like one backward, one facing forward, but when I did that, it just looks like, I don't know, I guess because I try to get a difference of shoes, you know. So what I did instead was I put them all by the heels, which is a first for me, and I paired them by the heel color, or color coordinated them that way so that they would look better. So all of my heels, luxuries, everything is basically now out. Okay. The only thing I didn't take out of boxes were my like knee-high and thigh-high boots. So all of my mules, I decided to hang them here, and I moved all my shorts down here with my shirts. I left my 2 pair of Gucci's in the bag, the box, and then these right here are my Giuseppe sandals, but I need to get them fixed, so that's why they're in the box. And then the leftover shoes that I had no place to put until we put another shelf up there, I just put them here. Y'all let me know if I should put like some type of little painting or something there. I don't know. I mean, it's still a closet. I don't really want to be doing all that. These mules would not sit up there, so I put them here. I just felt like they matched with the graffiti in the little pictures really good. Then when you come to this shelf here, I put all of my you know, all of my crystals and stuff together. I do have crystal headpieces, y'all know that, but I've put them all in my drawer. Because I could have put them on mannequin heads and put them in here, but I just felt like that was too much. So down here I put my smaller purses, some of my oblong purses, and of course my wallet, and then of course the last one is my gym bag. So I think it's cute, y'all. And then I just gave every Louboutin I own, I put them over here, so they deserve their own little thing. And I put their dusters out, that way if I'm ever traveling with, you know, I need to grab their dusters are already out. The rest of the dusters, I did not do that. I left them all in the boxes, and then I put those boxes in my little storage over there where we keep the vacuum cleaner, right? So that's how I did it. My skates, my roller skates are down here, and then of course like all my tennis shoes that I own are right over here. And then I left my boots, all my boots that I own, from my YSL boots to my I Am Jennifer Lee boots, they're all still in the boxes down there. These here, one thing about kids will keep you young. My kids said that these shoes are ugly and I need to give them away, even though these shoes cost me hundreds of dollars. So the ones they wanted, they took, but all of these have like the bows on them. I really like the sequence ones. I will insert a clip of these on my feet. They are super cute, but my kids say they are so ugly, so I'm going to donate them because they are good shoes. I personally feel nothing is wrong with the shoes, but I'm going to donate them. So I'm going to take that today. The wheelchair walker, it's like a walker and wheelchair. That was a couple thousands. I'm going to take that today and donate. And then I have a bunch of gently used clothes that I have in the trunk. I'm going to also donate those. Y'all gotta excuse the bed. Half of this stuff is still brand new, never worn. Even these shoes, thousands. Go and donate it. They ain't worn, so let's go donate it. I'm gonna ask them for a slip. They probably got to bring this in. Why you shaking your head no? Oh, well, it said 7 on the inner when I Googled it. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Well, do you want to take this in or leave it out? The rest is closed and I'm just going to put in the bin. And I just need a slip. I'll have a slip. This is practical.
Every night the smoke, and then I stay here till 9 o'clock while they're
Sorry about that. I always donate though, so, and I usually come in the mornings. And I mean, how you gonna complain about what time people can come and bring something to donate? You're not gonna get off right at 7 anyway. And you're working this type of job to help others. So how are you complaining that somebody's coming and bring stuff when you got bins and bins full of stuff? How about you don't get off till 9, 10 o'clock? Well, I'm not trying to be holding you up by any means. I'm just trying to help people in need, and I donated some stuff that was like expensive stuff. So I don't get it. All right, y'all, I'm tired. Didn't cook today. We do still have leftovers, but I kind of wanted a stuffed waffle, so that's what I'm making.
Just $16.99. Try our sirloin and Tasmanian shrimp, Kingsland pasta, or new smoked porterhouse. Come enjoy these bold new flavors for limited time at Outback Steakhouse.
Styrofoam full of wild cards. I'm about trying me, you better yield, dog. Ain't playing, man. I'm for real. Shorty had a nigga, man, gone. Nose all in the ceiling. She sent me a good one to finish it.
So we're at Best Buy in Plano. There we go.
That you hold it down for me, 'cause you told me you would be my everything.
Been too fast, back to the thugget. Now I'm sick of scissor. All my niggas.